Hey folks, welcome to the Rust and Glory vlog. This is the first episode of this vlog and it will be following the restoration story of my 1975 Alfa Romeo GTV you see in the background over here, and I will introduce you a bit more to the car, the story of it, all the things that I think are wrong with it at the moment and why it needs restoration, and of course a bit background about myself later on. But let's get started first, shall we? Hi, welcome to my small little garage over here in Munich. This is basically where I store all my Italian possessions. You saw the Vespa over there. You saw that already when I opened the garage, and well, over here we do have the Alfa parked. Typically most of the time of the year when it's not out for a drive, it's basically in here and waiting to be driven, and enjoys it, I guess, right? I do certainly enjoy it. This is 1975 Alfa Romeo GTV 2-liter, mostly original, built in rather the late month of 1975. They built those GTVs in that formed Bertone 105 coupes. They built them until 1976. This is in 1975. So it's one of the last ones built, and I think they made around 14 to 16,000 of them. So it might be one of the last 1,000 that have been made over there, right? Well, let's take a quick look. I think I will put in some pictures about the car a bit more later on. But well, it actually is mainly stock, as you can see. Has undergone some small modifications over the last 10 years. I bought the car in June 2010, and since then have modified it to well, drive a bit more racy, a bit more kind of like a fast GT. All things underneath, like suspension, shock absorbers, everything has been changed. Tires actually are the Avon semi-slicks, historical semi-slicks, fantastic to drive. Beyond that, everything on, let's say, the outer shell remains mainly stock and classical. That's how I like it, actually, to really look like classic from the outside, but to be proper quick underneath. The engine has been overhauled basically a couple of years back. The car is mainly driven for joyrides or longer trips around Europe. You see the Goodwood sticker over there. That was a fantastic trip. I think a couple of other Alphas to Goodwood from south of Germany over to the UK. I think 4 red Alfa Romeos and 1 fantastic orange Porsche. Was a fantastic picture, let's say, and was a wonderful trip doing long miles. And this is actually where this car's GT capabilities really kick in. On those longer drives, you really can feel those cars have been made for the longer run, and they're fantastic to drive on those longer journeys. We'll love to do this after the restoration a bit more. Actually, also with more confidence around everything that's related to the body and the technical components. Actually really looking forward to that. Let's see if that's gonna be after the winter or if that will take some longer time, but we'll find out, right? Well, now I will show you a bit more of the lesser nice parts. You can probably see all the paint across the entire car has real problem cracking and bubbling on so many places. I think once the restoration has been done, the older restoration in around late 1990s, early 2000s, this car has probably not seen a lot of money put into it, and the restoration, especially the paintwork, has been put onto it, really now starts to crack. I mean, after 20 years, it's probably fair that this happens, but it's actually a shame because the the paintwork itself is actually not really bad, and probably not really a case for restoration. But well, as you see here, these are more of the typical spots. Rust on the wheel arches over here, rust over here, small bubble of it, and a bit more further down. And then there's some stupidity of myself, having put in a dent over here, but can't be fixed because of some filler that's underneath here. Actually can't pull that out. And well, then you can see there are all that classical spots, which you would probably think they are, like the doors over here and then the lower sills down here. Actually, I'm pretty happy that this all sounds pretty much not too bad, but actually it starts again, and underneath and the sills and all that, that looks a bit worse from underneath. The driver's side, passenger side, looks a bit better, but still there are those problems which I'm intending to get resolved with all the restoration here. So let's skip that for now here, and let's get the car out to drive it and to deliver it for the restoration. So, well, as you can see, now we are on the way to deliver the car for the restoration. So glorious weather actually today. Good day very best day to actually drive the car to the restoration delivery, handing it over for the next couple of weeks and months. Now we'll see how this goes. Pretty much curious, excited, probably a bit concerned. All of that together, I don't know, right? This is how it is. I've never done that before. Also, it's quite a bit of money handing the car over, but well, we'll see how this actually goes. The car is so wonderful to drive, so enjoyable, even in a cold December day, bit of sunshine. Car runs beautifully. And there's another 3 Series classic car right now. So some more people are getting their classics out today. About 20 minutes left. Let's see if we can get some shots of the car on one of the parking places. We will find out. We will see. Probably I will show you once we are. Perfect. Really nice. I can't tell you how much I enjoy it, driving the car. I had it parked in the garage now for about 2 weeks. I already miss it. Not sure I survived all the other winters. I will survive this one because of, let's say, the uncertainty it comes with. How long does it take? How well do they actually conduct their business? I will find out, and I will tell you about it. That makes me happy. On the other side, I'm really a bit nervous, I could really say. So, let's see. I like it. McLaren over there, this is where we will go, right? So follow that one. Yes, careful, man. We go. So now we arrived right at Grill Sportivo, and before we actually hand in the car for the restoration, just wanted to give you a quick walk around, having the car outside of the garage, and just just quickly show you what we're gonna do with the car, and give you some of the details where I think it needs the restoration. Right, we talked about it already a bit, about the cracks in the paint. You see here, we'll see that all over the place, but also some specific more areas more in need, I would say. Looked at that already yesterday, that undersills over here cracked and blistered on some areas. Still not too bad, but actually it's kind of worth doing. See, like this place over here, that's not dirt, that's actually paintwork that's partially gone because the paintwork wasn't really good in the first place. And then we see all the wheel arches over here that basically will be redone, right? Right inside, so let's take a look with me into the boot. That will be one area where there's some specific work needed. You see that over here doesn't really look pretty. And if you go underneath, well, we'll see all that. There is some work needed on that one. Let's close the boot again. You see, probably you can see this through it. You can see this kind of cracks all over the place in the paintwork, and on that side, actually that was redone, I believe, some years ago, because it actually looks quite solid. But what we found is that in the front over here, we do have like 0.9 centimeters of body filler somewhere. I don't know where somebody put stick on this amount of body filler on that small tiny car, but obviously it can be done, and we'll probably find a bit more during the restoration. You see some areas here that do have cracks and welding underneath, so we'll all find out. But first of all, now let's go inside. The guys from Grill Sportivo will basically take over the work, and probably let's meet them. Let's talk to them what they actually need, or we actually will do the handover, and what the next steps will be, because those next steps will also define the episodes of the vlog, where we can see some more work done on the car, get all the intermediate stages covered, and then go on from there. So, see you soon. Alright, so delivered the car, all fine. Talked to, well, actually the mechanics and everyone that will be working on it. Very good feeling at the moment, but well, still feels a bit strange if you drive to the garage and actually walk back without a car. So that is kind of a strange feeling, I must admit. But all for the good, all for the improvement, and let's see how this will go. So at least the sun is shining a bit on this December day, so here we go. Keep you posted on the next steps that will happen basically actually in the next weeks already. So the paint will be gone, will be sent for ice blasting, and once that is done we will really know more what the car looks like and what the shell actually looks like, I need to say, and well, get that done, huh? Very good.